India is home to 50 million active cryptocurrency traders, making it one of the largest digital asset markets on the planet. But look closer, and a disconnect appears. Out of 50 million traders, only a small fraction interact directly with a blockchain. Most remain confined to centralized exchanges. For the average person, moving assets on-chain hits a barrier of complex and expensive infrastructure. That barrier consists of high gas fees, the costs required to process a transaction, slow processing times, and a lack of development tools built for the local market. To address this, an Indian-grown Layer 1 blockchain called Shardeum was engineered to eliminate these specific friction points and provide a pathway for millions of Indian users to move fully on-chain. When infrastructure is tailored to a local economic reality, it provides the tools to turn passive market speculators into active participants in a decentralized economy. Before a blockchain can attract users, it needs a library of applications. However, the biggest hurdle to launching a new network is the time and effort required for developers to learn how to build on it. Shardeum addresses this developer bottleneck through EVM compatibility. EVM stands for the Ethereum Virtual Machine, the software environment that runs the Ethereum network. Because Shardeum is compatible with this environment, developers already building on Ethereum can port their work over using familiar tools like the Solidity programming language, without needing to learn an entirely new system. Shardeum pairs this developer accessibility with low fees and high transaction throughput, which makes microtransactions financially viable for the end user. By lowering the technical hurdles for builders and the cost barriers for users, Shardeum establishes the necessary conditions for a diverse ecosystem of affordable applications to take root. Beyond the back-end code, the network's security is handled by a proof-of-stake consensus model. In this system, participants secure the network by locking up their own tokens. Rather than relying on massive server farms for raw computing power, this model utilizes community validators who earn rewards for maintaining the network's integrity. To build this validator base, the Shardeum community organized over 500 events, meetups, and hackathons across India and the globe to educate users directly. This effort built a community of over 1.2 million members across numerous social channels. This chart shows the financial trust generated by that growth. Total staking on the network reached 1.3 billion SHM tokens, with the community contributing over 700 million in a single month following the launch of the Delegator program. This level of participation demonstrates that a blockchain's long-term scalability and security require the technical protocol to be aligned with an active, committed human network. The ecosystem is currently in a state of active growth. The Shardeum testnet hosts over 80 decentralized applications, while the newly launched mainnet is onboarding its first infrastructure projects. Powering this system is the native SHM token, which has a dynamic total supply of 60 billion tokens. Looking at the token allocation, the two largest segments are the 36.72% reserved for sales and the 30.6% allocated to the team. The remaining supply is distributed between the foundation, which holds 22.4%, and the 10.23% set aside for ecosystem development and community airdrops. Within the network, the SHM token is used for staking, earning validator rewards, and paying the network's gas fees. Shardeum's architecture is built specifically to provide the 50 million Indian crypto traders we mentioned earlier with a direct bridge into the Web3 world. For those looking to participate, SHM is now available for trading in both USDT and INR markets on the WazirX app. Shardeum provides the structural framework necessary to help move a nation of passive crypto holders into becoming active participants on the blockchain.